Hello everyone and welcome to the Sutton Pub Show. This is a mostly daily show where I focus on playing random pubs in Team Fortress 2. I'm what you call an adaptive player. I like to focus on playing all the classes and using them as they're needed by the team. This is a little bit more of a structured show than my normal casts. I'm going to be trying to focus both on commentating and game sense, as well as trying to be more interactive with my chat. Streams will be live on Twitch TV, and it will also be uploaded to my YouTube channel. Shoutouts to anyone viewing this on my YouTube channel. These streams will be content that is in addition to, not replacing my current content that you're all used to. So with that already said, I think I will just jump on in. Sent out my announcement. Anyone who is feeling like coming in is about to come in anyways, so let's just get ourselves started here. Fortress 2, random pub play. So when I play pubs, I tend to like Badwater quite a bit, and oh yes, things I also like keys and kill streak kits and stuff like that. So I'm just going to take a quick second here, actually apply some of my kill streak kits that I've obtained. So I don't know why it does this. This is actually a bug. It start playing when you search. I've got myself a new kill streak minigun kit. So I'll be putting that on my festive minigun. Oh yes. We'll streak that one right on up. And now we will other kill streak, which is the Enforcer, a gun I quite like to use quite a bit. 1260 that, so that's going to get kill streaked. There we go. So play any spy. And hi there, Numba. How are you doing? Welcome to the cast. I did, in fact, take off the delay of 15 seconds, so it should be a little bit snappier. Twitch has its own natural delay there, but you will see if things are a little bit quicker to respond. And I've got this brass beast. I like to use the brass beast, sort of goof around, and it's, you know, sort of give people a chance. And things are just too much on heavy, and people can't counter it and stuff like that. So here we go. I'm just going to jump into Badwater server. As I was saying earlier, I like Badwater because it's a map that allows you to basically play all the classes. They're all useful. So this one pings fairly bad, but I'm going to try it out just to see how it goes. And welcome to Dice Soup Rampage and Gamerfish as well. Trying to practice a little bit more awareness of my chat. I do tunnel vision when I game, especially if I'm objectives and stuff like that, so you know, please bear with me if I don't answer a question or get a welcome out, you know, immediately. If I miss something completely, please, you know, feel free to repeat until heard. Yeah, this brass beast does need something more. You know, it's getting used in MDM. Oh man, we are on. Okay, we are on what we call. Let's get myself into spectator mode. What I call a voice enable 0 server. As we can see here, this is probably not going to be a very fun server to play on because already on red you can see. Well, I don't know if this is. That's a red guy. He's just rocket jumping around in his base. So he probably won't be too useful. There's 3 snipers, there's 1 engineer, and there's 2 gentlemen. So, you know, 2 gentlemen and 2 soldiers, so there's some combat classes, but, you know, I'm going to go red. I don't know if I'm going to be able to help these guys out all that much. It might be kind of bad, but I'm going to try to play a support pyro. This is something I don't usually do. However, there are 2 engineers, and we can already see the team is sort of getting absolutely destroyed. And this server also is very laggy. So I will probably find a new server pretty quick, but I just want to see if there's anything I can do as an opening gambit here. My normal servers aren't filled, unfortunately. Okay, so there's a scout, got him. I've got a soldier trying to rocket me. I misjudged that. Definitely misjudged the reflect on the rocket there. but he did not get me. I was able to just sort of shoot him away with an air blast. He was sort of failed his bomb in. Yeah, indeed, Twitch does lose a lot of messages. So if you don't see it appear on the stream, it means I didn't get it. Or if you see it appear on the screen, oh my goodness, that's a lot of enemies. Multiple spies. So I'm trying to do my job here to get these spies under control. I lit 2 spies up. I'm worried about people getting on the top of the roof here. And as you can see, there is a scout up here. There's a soldier fighting another soldier. I'm going to use basically a puff and shotgun to get that soldier out of my face. I could have also used the extinguisher in that situation, but they were falling off. So there's too many people on the cart for me to attack them head on. I'm going to try and get around behind them. Just peek down here. See, there's still... There's a heavy on my team who's shooting at that heavy on the cart. That's a battle he can't win, and he's ruining like my chances to get any flanks on them. So yeah, this guy rocket jumped in, ended up right in my face, and unfortunately gets 2 pipes because I didn't see where he was coming from until it was too late. So that's one of the things, like you can see the corpse of the heavy here. Basically, not only did he die pointlessly, he also denied me the ability to do something there. So like I say, you know, this team was not a very good team. And you sort of have teammates that are working against you instead of for you. Okay, so you try to put a mini sentry down, just gonna pop him and try and drop him there. I couldn't quite kill him. No, I got him with the afterburn. I reflect a rocket, it doesn't really hit anyone, but it does stop his attack. There's a spy in here. I'm gonna stop. I bumped against him, so I knew it was a spy. I do have a bit of a medic on me here. He's helping me out quite a bit. And I'm going to try to assassinate the enemy medic. He's faster than me, so I'm going to have to try and shotgun him down. Well, there's a Demo Knight after him as well. I do get the pick on the medic, and I'm going to just reload my shotgun and pull out. There's a soldier, I think, hopping around up there. I'm not sure. But now I want to make sure that this cart is clear. We did have a pretty good push. That's a teammate spy. It's good. Make sure he's not a spy. Make sure that there's no spies lurking around the cart, because they tend to do that. And up here is where spies like to get. So we're just going to go in here, check the corners, make sure that there's nothing. There is someone on the cart. That is a spy. Like I said, there are spies, and they will lurk around the cart. I have neutralized him. He did get the capture. So now what I will try to do is hang out up here, see what's going on. Check this left, check the right. There's a guy down here. He unfortunately sticky jumped, but I will put some damage out on him. And I reflect his own grenade right into his face. That neutralizes him. We have a Demo Knight over here. I have to fight these guys with my shotgun, basically, because they're fire immune. I'm going to try and charge. I'm going to try and neutralize his charge. I get a spy in the midst there. Do a little bit of damage out there, but I don't want to fight that many people as a pyro, and I'm running out of ammo anyways. Demo Knight comes up behind me. And unfortunately, the server's lagging too bad for me to get an ignite on that engineer with the little bit of ammo I had. Also, my teammates were not helping at all. I had like 4 or 5 people on me there, and nobody was really helping by firing or distracting or doing anything. As you can see, there's 5 people. Like, I've only been in this game for a few minutes. There's 5 people who have scores lower than me. And hey, Quizno. So... And I haven't really been I'm a support class, I'm not a front lines class. So I'm not, you know, what I'm trying to do is just keep guys like this under control. So as you can see, I just got a random crit by that pyro there who air blasted me back. Once again, I still have no teammates helping me whatsoever. I would have had a kill on the Devilman had I not gotten air blasted and random critted by the other pyro. But unfortunately, random crit, that's why random crits are such a bad mechanic. They give other people the advantage when they have numbers, because it's always a higher chance to crit based off of higher numbers of people than it is like any damage you did recently or anything like that. So I'm just gonna check the card here, try and see if things are clear. I hear a lot of stuff going on down here. There is indeed a soldier down there. I got the cleanup kill on him just by shotgunning him from long distance. So, you know, there's always a reason to shoot at people. So, you know, this guy really can't do anything to me. He's just going to run away. And there's another one right here. I'm going to use the reserve shooter to kill him with the mini crits. The sniper up here. I'm just, oh crap! I did not expect the soldier. And I got the sniper with a reflected rocket, but unfortunately my teammates do not ever leave the base and actually fan out, and they've allowed an engineer to get a level 3 teleporter into there. So, you know, my teammates finally are noticing what's going on here. I had to fight my way in through like 5 people. Very, very poor Uber use there, and very, very poor play going on right there. But yeah, like there's a base 2% chance of crit on all weapons. Well, all weapons that aren't melee. Melee has way more. Okay, I'm going to choose to go after the spy rather than the demo knight, because the spy is more of a danger to things like medics. Medic is on me, so I'm going to try and make something of it. Pyro's here. I have bad aim. The medic left me inexplicably to chase something that came down here. I'm going to just get rid of this something that's down here. And I have a soldier on me as well. The medic was not healing me while I was going after the Devilman, and the soldier was allowed to just jump in behind me. So, you know, it's guys like this that are just, you know, contributing to a really useless team environment. We have 3 snipers who have basically produced nothing. We have 3 spies who really aren't producing anything either. And I'm a support class that's having to do basically the work of a frontline class. And that's not going to result in anything resembling a win. We're basically living on borrowed time right now. So what I'm going to do is, because there's a heavy on this team, I'm going to switch to medic and try to basically keep that heavy alive. But as you can see, like, the enemy team already had medics, already had stuff. And that heavy is literally the only person on this team that was actually worth healing. Like, I can't even get out of my spawn because my team is that terrible. So, you know, that's a real problem. We shouldn't have snipers with single-digit scores that end around. Hey, what's up, that your fan? And Big Tuna. How you guys doing? So that's a major problem. This team is not a team that is going to be supportable. Like, I will try to heal this guy and keep this guy going, but this guy basically has to carry this entire team because we have guys like this that aren't contributing anything, we have the snipers that aren't contributing anything, and this is why Team Fortress 2 gets kind of shitty after a while, because you have, like, you know, it's fine if, okay, you got one guy goofing around, sure, whatever, right, but when it's half the team goofing around, you can't play the game properly. So that's why, you know, I really wish that they would limit the amount of things like demo nights and stuff that you can have on a team, but, you know, it's just unfortunate. And it's like, you can't even do it with something like class limitations, because basically the demo night will take the demo slots and then nobody can play the demo slots. So, like, you know, this team is basically doomed. It would probably be a better use of my time to just look for a new server, because killing these guys is not going to result in anything like a satisfying game experience. Let's just see how and that's exactly how well this guy does. He doesn't even get himself out of the gate, and he's dead because he decided to go through the gate that all the snipers look down. So yeah, you know, it's time to find a new server. These guys are just sort of being selfish assholes. So I'm going to go to this one here. Oops, that was not the one. Let's go to this one. See if we can't find a better quality game on that server. Just, you know, jerking around, not taking things. We'll try this server. I'm gonna try playing Pyro again because it's one of the things I play the least. I sort of wanted to get a little bit of Pyro thing going on here. So the team that I have to support, there's one engineer, so there is some buildings to support. I'm not going to go Home Wrecker because he's building in a poor spot, and this will be taken out fairly quickly. Unless the rest of the defense is particularly good. But I'm going to start out just by waiting a sec, and typically spies will come down in here. So I'm going to just come down here, up, and there we go. So that's exactly what I was expecting. Your typical, really predictable spy who will come down here close and then you just neutralize them by checking. So I'm just going to get in here, and this is what a pyro should be doing. Pyro should be controlling flanks and protecting people. So I see a soldier trying to jump up there. That's my job, to go after him and just prevent him from causing problems. You know, before he gets to be a, an even bigger problem. So I'm not going to let him jump in on the engineer. I'm just going to watch our back. And, assist where I'm needed to assist. But I can't take the front. I'm not a frontline class. W and mouse, let's see. Okay, here. This is a problem. So I'm going to get behind these guys and just shoot them. And unfortunately, this server runs a bot, and that was Brutus is the bot. And so he was basically aimbotting, that whole time there. I really wish that they would take the bot off this server. I mean, it doesn't add anything. Especially when it auto-aims. You just don't need something that auto-aims. That's not a sentry, So I'm just going to try and get back into this. I was fighting a 3-on-1 there. I got damaged. And aimbot finished me off. This is also the pyro's job. If there's an Uber, stop it. And I just got random crit there by that guy's whip. There's a spy in here, and I'm dead. Because I got attacked. So this is what I'm talking about. Our engineer built in an absolutely terrible spot. You do not want to build in there because your sentry gun has no angle to shoot anything, and everybody has an easy angle to take out your stuff. So, now I'm on another team that's really not very good. They're not providing support for each other. They're not really doing their job. So we need to try... I'm going to try Pyro for a little bit more, but unfortunately Pyro's a support class, and if you have nothing to support, it's not worth playing. So I'm just going to see if I can get in here and just try to, maybe get a kill or two. There's a medic in here. And yeah, unfortunately I was hoping that he'd throw the rocket at me immediately. He didn't. So we have a sticky spamming demo here. So it'd be hard to do anything because I was already low on health when I fell down there. Once again, they have multiple people. I don't have any help. Medic shoots me with a bow, but we're going to pretty much have to give that area up. Like, there's so many people, and, we got a fucking sniper. Try to deflect some of the spam. I need more ammo. I got my ammo. And, yeah, let's just try to get in here. Now that we've pushed up a little bit here, let's go see if I could... I hear a heavy, so I'm going to be a little bit apprehensive about taking this corner. There he is. Shoot him away. Don't let him get any more damage on me than he has to. Yeah, I'm gonna try... Oh, shit. I got blocked by the cart, basically, there. I wanted to try and get an extinguisher on that soldier, but the cart got rolled into my player model, blocked me from being able to move around the cart. So once again, I can't do everything alone. We need teammates to actually get in there and help out, and they're not doing it. Well, once again, we've got just a shit ton of fuck, what I'd like to call this. I'm gonna try and get a flank kill in on this cart. Got the medic pick, but unfortunately I have to fight 5 people, and this is why Pyro is not a good frontline class. You can't take on that many people. I did just I made a distraction for the spy. He did get a stab in there, and so it served some purpose. It did get them off the cart, but I can't do anything without my teammates doing something. Yeah. I'm toning it down a little bit, and like, why is this guy building this stuff back here? This doesn't make any sense. There's no action going on over here. You need to get this stuff on the third point, that we're rapidly losing because it's not facing it's not in the right area. Like, we're still defending third. You don't put a sentry gun on fourth when we're still defending third. So I'm gonna try and get in, get another kill here. There's a medic. He's got a soldier attached to him, of course. Fully charged, and where's my team? Once again, where's my team? I have no teammates whatsoever. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to Demo Man. I'm going to attempt to carry the team as a Demo Man, because I can't play a support class like Pyro because none of my teammates are worth supporting. So I'm going to switch up to this. This has good defensive capabilities. It's using a charging charge, so there's lots of people using explosive on the enemy team. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deny them the ability to run up here by basically shooting. And that guy gets random crits. However, I killed him anyways. I get a crit Krieg to try and make some direct hits with it. Oh god, he reflected it right back into me. And that was sort of the medic's fault, because you don't want to crit Krieg someone who's using a grenade launcher only. You want to crit Krieg a sticky using demo. So, you know, he sort of got me killed there by basically using that on an invalid class. My teammates are still complete trash. You know, they're not doing their job whatsoever. And there's still enemies all over the cart. I can't even get onto the cart in time. So once again, I find myself on another team full of potatoes. Not, you know, contributing shit at all to the game. So, you know, at this point, you know, I've played on 2 servers and they're both complete, you know, trash. Let's just do some sniping right now. So I'm just gonna do some sniping at the moment. Hey, what's up, JT60? How you doing? Gonna do some sniping right now and just basically distance myself from this team, because I have absolutely no hopes for it in the next round. As they've demonstrated, they are not willing to work together. They're not willing to do anything competently. You know, you can't play a support class for them because there's nothing to support. You can't play a carry class because you get overwhelmed. Like the, you know, that's one of the things you don't want to use crit Krieg when you're in a carry position. You always want to have either quick fix or basically quick fix or normal stock metagun. Because when you're in a carry situation, you're always going to have 5 people shooting just you because your teammates don't help. So having the crits just doesn't work when 5 people are shooting at you. You will die. Or, you know, the pyro will spam his right click and you'll get your own grenade thrown back at you. I could have survived it had I had more heads at that time, but, you know, basically I got no time to do anything. So I nailed that soldier there. That you can expect that soldier to be dead fairly quick. I'm going to neutralize the heavy. Get another hit on the soldier there. You know, my teammates are so bad, they can't manage to kill Girardi people. It's really vexing. Oh, that medic just barely pulled that off. I'm putting Girardi on the medic so that when it wears off, it will stay on him. So, Girardi and dead. Pick the medic with my own support. So now that enemy heavy has nothing to back him up. There's a sniper up there. I'll get a partial jar shot on him. Get shot by someone who's hiding up in the corner there. Unfortunately, my teammate's not moving up, so I couldn't see it coming. If he's still there, I will kill him, though. I should have been standing on the right side of there, so that he wouldn't have had a clear line of sight to me. There, and I got him. Basically, you could shoot through the rock. Whoa. Demonstrating something here, you rude-ass individual. Ah! This is an example of a non-helpful sniper. He's just trying to random spam shit. My teammates are really lacking, so I need to stand over here so that if somebody does go up in there, they won't be able to hit me. And I can use my ability to just listen for sound to hear if they're shooting. So there's a demo man trying to be stupid. Got a no scope on him. I got to finish off. I'm just worried about my position here. I feel like I'm going to get run down by that scout. And indeed, we are going to get run down, so I'm going to reposition myself back more. And just pick them off from here. Need to get a clear shot at something. Scout's not the ideal target to try and hit, but oh, that was a little bit of a shitty shot. I got him. He's 150'd off. Once again, my teammates are just terrible at the game and are allowing people... Like, there's a pyro right in our spawn. Why is he not air blasting that Uber back, you know? We're gonna... This is gonna be like an epic struggle just for the first capture point. Hey, Rainbow. How you doing? So, epic struggle for the first capture point, and dead. Unfortunately, I could not get the shot off in time. I was too busy aiming at the soldier when I saw him strafe in. And of course, he shouldn't be really allowed to be positioned there, but my teammates put no pressure on them whatsoever. I'm gonna have to try and... Okay, I'll get the scout first. He knows I'm there now, so I have to be very careful about edging him. Try and get some distraction on him. I'm gonna pick off a soldier. get another shot on another soldier, he'll probably be critically wounded. And just try and hold here and trust my reaction time to beat any snipers if they come up there. I didn't quite get that soldier because he was jumping. And I'm gonna go up here with this heal. I'm hoping that team is sort of getting a hold on this area, but no, they really don't have a hold at all. Pick the demo man. Okay, looking for a target. I see one up there. He's hiding behind rocks and shit. Got the jar shot on him. I hit him there, but it non-regged. Got the finisher on him. There's a sniper down there. I'm gonna try and counter him, but there's a pyro being allowed to shoot me somehow. Got a shot on the sniper, but I'm really pressured here, so I'm gonna have to fall back. Too many people shooting just for me there. Get the shot on the pyro, cripple him. Once again, there's just flares, and as predicted, my teammates are sort of too feeble to even be able to take the first point. So let's hope for a scramble or something after this round. Cripple the enemy heavy. Missed the scout. That was a hit, but non-regged. Uber's coming much too late. These guys had to get this shit going on before 2 seconds. And of course there's a soldier just standing right outside our spawn. So really there's nothing you could do to push a team like this to victory. Well, they might get it. By sheer desperation, they got it. They had like about 30 seconds of overtime to complete it too. Now there's gonna be snipers here, so I'm just gonna try and... Whoa! That's not quite snipers. There's a spy there. I'm going to try and do something... See, my teammates are leaking a bunch of people in here. The engineer's not doing his job. Doesn't have a sentry gun up. Okay, so there's still a spy, but I'm gonna try and suppress this area here. Miss the soldier. Try in there and get... And yeah, there's the spy. My teammates, of course, gave him crits on his Diamondback. And meanwhile, we have a bunch of useless scouts just running around. Yeah. Basically, SGL, they didn't care until all that overtime yelling started happening. So now we have to find where the spy is at, because I'm sure my teammates haven't taken care of him yet. Engineer, once again, hasn't done his job. There's no sentry up. I'm just trying to no-scope a scout to death. I'm the only one doing any damage to that scout, and I do manage to finish him off. Takes me 3 shots to do it, but I do manage to do it.
We have been awarded additional time.
I'm really tentative about moving up. But the heavy medic is sort of pushing them back. Get a pick on a soldier. Get a cripple on a pyro. Now I'm going to try to move myself up here to get into a bit better position. You get rid of one of the enemy snipers if I can. If there's anyone up there, there's no one up there. Get a cripple on a demo. Get a cripple on a scout. Now just suppressing that area there. The demo man up in there. I'm going to try and see if I can get him. Not showing me anything to shoot at though. Oh, there's stuff there to shoot at. So he's just camping in there. There's a spy. I get the Girardi shot on the spy. I'm gonna take that crit out just so it doesn't kill anyone. And well, he caught someone anyways because they don't really got any awareness. I'm gonna try and get over here. Maybe I could get some sight on that demo. Looks like they're gonna push him out of there eventually. Looks like he's dealt with now. So this is sort of an upset, like we went from basically couldn't even push the cart to actually now. lots of fucking shit going on in my face there. Taking lots of spam. Use a heal. I'm gonna try and get up here to avoid spam as much as I can. Devilmen are really making themselves... Oh god, that's an Uber. I'm gonna just try and hide in here. And I was trying to get the mech, but the mech didn't push forward enough. Got the cripple shot on the soldier. I got another soldier trying to spam me out. So I'm just hugging the wall here. Got a pick on a spy. Still got that guy over there shooting me. I'm gonna try and get out of there because I'm just not happy there. Once again, we need our engineer to put up a sentry. Move the mini sentry up a little bit. Wait, I voice enabled 0. I can't tell him. Yeah, there's so much fucking pressure up on the front here, I can't even take shots. They've got too many spam classes. That's a spy disguised as me. That will neutralize his attempt. That will cripple that guy. Unfortunately, I don't get really many, although... Oh! Got a spy check there. I don't usually get too many assists for this because there's a medic around. He's soaking up the assists, but I am getting some spy checks in here, so that's pretty good. I thought that pyro looked suspect. He was running in, you know, he was not damaged. He was running in a way that wasn't really kosher. Hit the demo pick. Myself a spree. There's a sniper on the right side. I can't do anything about it because my teammates are just going to let the Uber walk in. This is not good because I have a fucking soldier chasing me with Uber. So, the soldier basically wasted his Uber chasing a single sniper when he could have been on these 4 guys going on the cart. So, you know, even there I served the purpose. So, you know, that was an Uber. It was wasted to kill 1 sniper while 5 people pushed the cart. You know, the Uber would have been much better going and clearing those guys off the cart. So I'm going to get in there now. I really wish the engineer would put up something a little bit more substantial than a mini. But what can you do? Got a cripple on a demo. And there's a guy in there. That's a spy. Now a very revealed spy. That's also a spy. I need to get the Jarate shot on it. That will ruin his chances at doing stuff. The team has unfortunately let someone get behind us. Get a Jarate shot on him. I need to get a follow-up shot on him though. I stopped his momentum so he couldn't rocket jump in here, but my teammates are still not helping out with this guy. And I'm going to die to him because my teammates are fucking retarded. I can't believe that nobody noticed the soldier being shot repeatedly. That's just really unfortunate. So, I'm a bit worried about the status of this team. I'm going to pull out my main. I'm going to go heavy. Because I feel that the team is going to lose if I don't go heavy. So, I'm going to pull this out. Oh, hey, Husky Paws, thank you for your follow. That's very much appreciated. Tripping over my words today. Oh boy, now. So, what I'm going to try and do is, we got a couple medics here. Sandwich down. And I'm going to just try and power through some of these enemies. Problem is going to be is that there will not be any counter sniping, and that's right there we can see the problem. I'm going to try and get in there and neutralize the sniper. Spy has already done it. I'm going to try and get in here, and it's... Oh god, that's a sentry. So I'm going to need a medic to get in past that sentry. I do have one. So we're just gonna, me and the other heavy, just pressure that thing down. Brute force. It worked. Now that he's Ubered, I'm going to provide anti-air support. That guy has run from the battle. He's no longer of any use. There's so much explosive going on, though. I'm going to just step out of there for a moment. Get some of these explosive spammers under control. That's a Kritzkrieg. Fuck. I really didn't know that was about to come. I would have prioritized the heavy earlier if I would have known that was about to come. Once again, like I say, Kritzkrieg is not a good Uber to use when team carry is going on. simply because of the fact that, you know, people are going to shoot at you and you're going to die. I think that's a spy. Yes, that is. And we're no further now than we were a second ago, so I'm going to try and get a soldier there. He kills himself. Pressure the heavy. Spy dead ringered. Out with the 6 times jump thing. Quick fix Uber. I'm going to try and burst through it. I did damage and I chased it off, but I didn't manage to burst through it. That's a spy. Damaged it, but didn't kill it. Killed the enemy heavy. And we're just going to try and inch our way through here. Push these guys back. And while the spy is sapping, I'm shooting at the sentry. Put pressure on the medic. That medic just Uber no one. Okay, so here comes the enemy. The medic stopped healing me. That's about the worst thing the medic could have done. I'm going to try and sandwich my way through this because they're distracted with their sentry stuff. And now I'm going to go in and kill that pocket pair. Or try to, or they're already dead. Oh, that was just... I'm going to try and do what I can with it. And I get mown down because for some reason the medic decides that he wants to put it on a pyro rather than the heavy. And of course you can see what that got us. It basically got all of our stuff destroyed. So, you know, the medics are making some really poor judgment calls here with their Ubers. And it's really costing us our ability to push this. If that Uber would have stayed on me, I would have killed everything there. There's a spy up there. We really need to get some damage out here. We're just not putting any pressure on these guys whatsoever. That's a fucking sniper there. That's not gonna be good. I need to do a quick drop down with an Uber, so I'm gonna just wait till this guy gets an Uber. I'm gonna play safe, I'm not gonna die. The spy there, I'm gonna block the corridor so he can't walk through here. There he is again. Okay, we go now. Kill the sentry, get the Eng. Rest of the team is all pushed up here. I'm going to try and flank them. We've got a demo man bombing in here. I'm losing. Oh, come on, team. See, this is what I'm talking about. The team is not doing their job. This is not where the fight is. Unfortunately, we got spied there because, well, you know, I was trying to fight 3 things from my front. And the teammates are sitting back here doing nothing. Spy, it's obvious. Dead. It was a convincing death because he might have actually died. I shot at him for quite a while there. And unfortunately, here come the demo spammers and this other heavy. See, we shouldn't have 2 heavies. Heavies just get in the way of each other and cause each other to get hit with explosives. Stuff like that. So there's the fucking Uber. That's fine, I use my Fist of Steel, he won't get me. The medic, unfortunately, is not healing me. And the Uber is down, so I'm going to take this guy out. Or I would if my teammates would help it with anything at all. Unfortunately, I got focused down by 3 people, while my teammates just stood there and did whatever they're going to do. Mainly, I guess, run around and miss scattergun shots at the enemy. And yeah, we don't have a chance at all. Because there's absolutely no teamwork. Pyro's not doing their job. This guy, you know, it's a nice effort, but you're not going to do that. And you know, if you look at the scoreboard, there's several people with scores less than 10. These guys should really go and, you know, play versus bots, do basic training, you know, stuff like that, because they can't serve any useful purpose on a team. And if you can't serve any useful purpose on a team, you really shouldn't be playing Team Fortress. You know, play versus the bots, you know, get your experience in there. You know, 9 points, 7 points, 5 points, 2 points is just not going to do it. So, you know, I'm going to keep playing heavy because the team unfortunately needs to be carried.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
And we'll just have to see how this round goes. There was a little bit of an auto balance, but it didn't stop us from having spies. And we really, really need people to just pick it up and stop being terrible. Really, that's just, you know, like, God, the single-digit scores just ruin games. You know, like I say, lots of offline practice options in this game. You should be utilizing them.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Oh, it's the Gildybram. Up at a really unholy hour in Belgium land.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and hide myself here, and I'm just gonna see if I can see a part of someone walking up the thing there. Nobody's coming up. There's a spy. I'll just put a little bit of damage on him. But yeah, I don't. That's why I don't really like that. Oh my God, why? Okay, he got bombed in on. Just gonna try and I don't know, kill the guy that bombed in. They can pay for that at least. And put the pressure on these guys on the cart. And there's a guy trying to go up here. I'm gonna jump up here. Take back my position up here. Demoman, it's really hard to fight Demoman up on this ledge. Spy. Try and pick up the spy when he dead ringers. And he face stabs me. Once again, teammates not doing anything to check for spies. He basically ran right straight at me, got a face stab. And as you can see, there's no engineers, so I won't be able to get back to the front anytime soon. Really unfortunate. I do wish that they would fix face stabs. I was facing right at him, shooting right at him, and you know, got rewarded. There's another dead ringer. And I'm getting pelted by 5 fucking people. I'm just getting the hell out of there. There's that spy again. Didn't work out. Because there's that many people there, I just can't I can't take that on by myself. Medic has run off again. That's really dumb. Pyro down. All the health kits are taken. There's a Kritzkrieg. I'm going to probably die to it. No, it's actually a quick fix Uber. And I get taken out by a horde of like 5 players. Once again, you know, I don't know why the medic is running away and, you know, healing people that really don't matter to the overall course of the game. And you can see right now the scores on my team, like 9, 4, 4, 3, 1, 0, 0, you know. Oh, the pyro, get a spy. With a medic, he's probably going to kill that pyro. Did lots of damage to the medic. I see a spy actually had some success on the cart. Some type of Uber going on up there. And once again, I get no help whatsoever. The team is just a fucking disaster. This team is really just a disaster. So gonna try and get in there again. Got a medic on me now, so maybe things will improve. Whoa, that's a crit. Put damage out on these fucking demos. Unfortunately, medic actually didn't die. He dodged it. Good. And get that guy out of there. And you can already see, you know, the difference made by the fact that the, you know, the competent players getting heals finally. So now I'm actually going to get offensive and start clearing this shit. And as you can see, as I get offensive, my teammates can get offensive as well. So now, you know, literally in one move, we've gone from getting pushed back to pushing on them. The medics in there are going to try and cover them. And unfortunately, there's that spy again. So I'm going to change my setup because nobody's doing any spy checking. I'm going to bring out the Hulong here to make it make it more difficult for that guy to get stabs in. It's not a hard counter to stabs, but it does make it a little bit more difficult for him to move around in my area. And, you know, anywhere that it's indoors, and scout right there going unchecked. He dies to the fire. It's kind of hilarious. I'm going to throw the medic a sandwich. Good. Probably, no, not a spy. Okay, we're going to go up here. We're going to try and take this from the indoors so that we can cut off that spy's ability to move. There's still a demo up there? Yeah, there is. Now the problem with the Hulong heater is it runs me out of ammo very quickly. That was a dead ringer. So I need to get up here. Hit that scout, that's worth ammo. And literally our team is letting enemies come in behind us as well. And there's a fucking random crit. And yeah, we're so overwhelmed here by our team's incompetence right now. Like, enemies coming in behind us, enemies coming at us from front, and, you know, it's unfortunate. You know, we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in single-digit scores. Like, why do these teams not balance? You literally have a team where half the team is not gaining any appreciable point gain. That spy got that actually right there is a good example of how the Hulong heater can help with the spy. He got lit by the thing and just got mowed down by the minigun. And we're gonna try and take things up here. Okay, there's nobody up here now, so we'll, oh, there's a guy up there. Okay, I'm gonna take it from the other side then. We're trying to come up in through here. Gonna try to bomb my medic. Didn't work out for him. And the medic, there's Quizno. Give him a sandwich. This Quizno's sandwich, actually. He's the one who gave me that sandwich there, so he gets the sandwich. Although the medic got it, but hey, watch out, spy behind you. That was close. I'm gonna grab that ammo. Oh, it was a dead ringer. I know that because the ammo has not been taken. And I really don't want to go in with 40... There's that spy again. I'm going to check to make sure that's another dead ringer. Fortunately, I got unlucky with the Hulong here. We're just going to move out. This is actually, like I say, the Kritzkrieg not good in a carry situation. I didn't have enough ammo to support a Kritzkrieg in that situation. I needed a quick fix. I needed a quick fix to basically get in there and just get out quickly. So that's really why you do not want to use Kritzkrieg in a carry situation. So we're going to get in here again. And, you know, we got a lot of minutes to have to hold this. I think I got another spy in there. Oh, whoa, 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 that's a crit pyro. Just making sure that that guy can't get in there and screw my team over. That's a spy. No, it's not a spy. But we just... That's a spy! I can see by the critical hit thing there that he's not dead. I think I just heard him dead ringer, but I don't know where. There's a spy again. I think that might have been a real kill. I'm not sure. I'm not going to extend just in case it wasn't a real kill though. Especially since there's a lot of enemies on the cart. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get a quick extension here and get some kills by proxy. So that guy, now that the heavy sees me, I try to get behind, but a laggy sniper shoots me through the wall. So that, you know, that's... Once again, teammates doing nothing. It's just really unfortunate. They're just basically letting the enemy team just push that cart in. Once again, I'm not getting heals, you know, pretty much over. Try and take out what I can on the cart, and I'm going to be basically tied to a dispenser now. Help with that pyro. They try and put some pressure on the front here. Stop letting them just jump down and do whatever they want. A heavy behind us somewhere. Let's see him in there. Really dumb move there. He pulled out the gloves of running urgently and got himself mini crit down. Not a good escape plan. Shit, I'm out of ammo again. So I do have to get out of here. Okay, we got that. Pyro's trying to get in back there. Tons of demo spam. I got the demo spammer down. This is where, you know, quick fix is really handy. We can just do these short bursts to kill a few people. Wow, I think what happened there was my medic jumped in front of me and blocked all my shots, so I was doing no damage to that heavy. And then when the medic jumped back behind, I was so far in a deficit of damage that I couldn't do anything. So that, you know, that's another reason why you should never walk in front of the guy you're healing unless you're tanking a sentry gun. You can block a heavy shot as a teammate and make him do no damage. You have to always really be careful, you know, that you don't get in front of the guy who's shooting. Medic gets picked. Pyro gets picked. Let's take this mini out. I need ammo. So I'm gonna go and get some ammo. So, you know, we're basically having to, you know, field multiple heavies just to hold this. I really don't want a different map, so I'm gonna F5 it. Badwater, best map. Oh, good sandwich to medic. Scout thinks he's gonna run in. But, you know, like, again, every bit of attention that gets taken away from the front, you know, I get attacked by the front. I gotta get in here, get these guys off of this fucking engineer stuff. There's that enemy heavy, he's dead. Watch out, there's a sniper there, shooting the sniper to disrupt his aim. And going back here just to get some ammo. And I'm just going to cover the engineer while he tries to get his gun back up. So, you know, that means I'm just going to try and keep this top area clear of demo spams and stuff like that. I'm going to inch in here, see if I can't get a sneaky kill on something. There's a scout. There's a sniper standing on those pylons there, so I'm moving out. Guy up in there. I'm going to try and move around here and get a little bit of an area here. I don't want that guy to be free sniping. So I'm going to just... I don't know if the sniper's still here or not, but he's not, so that soldier might have gotten him. So I'm going to move in here and just try and flank some of these guys. Need some health. I'm going to throw Quizno the sandwich that is named after him. The health back slowly here. You combine fire and take down the heavy. I'm gonna just try and help him not die there, but he did die anyways. Pyro is dead. So dead. Now I'm a bit worried because the cart is down there and the enemies are probably on it. Yeah, there's too many things shooting at me. And, you know, it's a complete lack of aggression from our team. And of course the medics, you know, aren't going and looking for the people that they need to be healing, so, you know, they're just sort of sitting back, being defensive medics, and, you know, that's, unfortunately, there's so many demo men. Holy shit. Damn, there's so many demo men. What I'd like to do is take the map room here. There's a spy in here. Spy has been hunted. Fortunately, way too many fucking enemies. I'm Girardi. Oh, this is gonna be lucky. That was probably the only time I'll ever need crits. Oh god, power, get in here. Yeah, get on that thing. Sit on that with your life. God damn it. You need more control. Hey, on this thing, it is your lifeline. to try and get some control up here. Unfortunately, a random crit smoked me. Because, you know, Devilman. It takes me an hour to get a random crit kill on something. You know, Devilmen get it on fucking demand. Damn it! Damn it! Look at Quizno here. He's trying to keep this fucking shit at bay. He's doing what he can. Kicking ass. Fucking Quiznot right in there. Power's trying to heal me like a boss. He's healing Quizno too. That's basically the best thing Power could do right now is healing me and Quiz. Quiz gets some really nice assist damage there. I damaged both of those guys. Quiz got in there and just fucking raped their faces. That's why Demo Heavy is such an important dynamic in Highlander. Their damage. Oh god, I'm so in trouble. I was not ready for that to come around, and I should have been spun up there. It's my fault. I definitely should have been spun up there. And even a quick fix is not going to save you when you're a heavy, taking heavy damage. Really, what I want to do is I want to get up in here. Let's see if I can get him to come up here. I want to get up in here and take this because it's much more defensible than the ground. We can hold this. We have a lot of control to just pop out and kill people. So let's get in here. As you can see, you know, these guys get trapped out in there. There's a sniper out there. I would not stand their power. You were really going to get in trouble. I think he went AFK. More ammo. He unfortunately AFK there. Oh god! And that guy is at that time. Oh god, man! Dude, this is. Oh god, people should be helping to push. Like, when 5 people can, you know, focus down one person like that, it means that the other guys on your team need to actually get in there and help out. Like, even Quick Fix can't stop that much fucking burst. Like, 4 fucking Devilmen all spamming. Go to. But we are holding, so, you know, that's at least good. All those guys can really do is sit there and, you know, try and focus down individual players rather than actually pushing objectives. Sure, there's nothing on that cart. There is. That guy's getting a crit streak. I'm going to try and neutralize him. I did. I'll just try and get back down here. Lots of damage up on that Devilman. He kills himself. Devilman across the way is trying to shoot me. He's not going to do shit with that. No, they've got to get on this objective, and they can't because I'm holding this shit. Okay, now we got some control over that. I'm going to go in here. That's not an enemy spy. Yeah, like I say, you know, you go anywhere and it's going to be a flank, and there's the fucking random crit. Fuck! Like I say, man, demos get random crits on demand. I get one maybe once every half hour. And this is bad, too, because now they're pushing. A random crit has given the enemy team an opportunity to push. That is why random crits need to be removed from this fucking game. We're going to possibly... Yeah, we're going to lose because of a random crit. Ladies and gentlemen, a random crit is the reason why we just lost that round. One random crit is the reason we lost that round. So that's why random crits need to be fucking removed from this. They have no place in it. They have no place in this game. They ruin, you know, basically our entire defense up until that point was dependent, you know, on me being alive and, you know, keeping them from getting a massed amount of people in the cart. One demo shoots one sticky, they win. You know, it's stupid. In the very least, they need to make it so that you can opt in or opt out of random crit. Oh god, gold rush. But because this is a really crappy map, I'm gonna do one of my, and do one of the strats I like to do on shitty maps like this. This is only because of the server. It's a server mod. They allow you to put teleporter entrance side. But yeah, You know, I can't say enough how bad reds are for the, you know, the overall health of the game. You know, everyone on red there just basically got screwed because, you know, the key defensive player just got destroyed by random crits. Oh crap, I have the wrong thing. Wasting time I need. Here we go. Show you a little trick I like to do. All sentry jumping.
Sentry going up.
Yeah. Go up here. Line right through my butt there, and jumpy. That's a little bit higher than I usually go, but it works. It's going. Now this is a strategy that could work very well. However, it is dependent on your team to provide support. Now, you know, given I don't expect this to last very long, given the amount of support I've been getting from my teams today. Basically every team I've joined today has just been a real, you know, shit fest. But we'll see how this goes. Rescue Ranger, my sentry up here.
I'm moving this.
Right there. Your priority on that first. Well, thank you for upgrading my thing. I can't thank whoever did that in chat, but I have voice enable off. However, Wiz is up here. He will provide support. Guy. And Power is going to build his own sentry, probably downstairs. So we got this up in time thanks to all the help from my stream viewers. And there's a kill already. And we have Zen Frog here from the Zen Frog stream. Kuzno also runs his own stream, so you know, a lot of these players run their own streams. You guys should check them out. Whoa, there is a Power blew up. As you can see, this could be very good. This has the potential to be very, very good. And we have a punching heavy there, also known as a Swedish frog. He's probably gonna go downstairs and... Oh god! Punch that sniper! I can't believe my sentry gun took that fucking long to shoot at him. Of course it was, you know, pretty much an assured death for that sniper. I just gotta get back on my teleport, like now, today, please. Oh god, oh god, oh god, where is it? And this is why I need to get back on this, and wow. See, right now it's going to fall because I'm not getting the support I need to get up. So yeah, it was good while it lasted, but you know, fortunately the support just wasn't there. And now they're running just a shit ton of heavies and stuff and trying to get it. So I'm going to go Demo Man because it's Gold Rush and there's really nothing else worth playing. Whoa, what the heck? So yeah, that's, you know, your typical bad team experience on Gold Rush. Basically, me and another guy got most of the kills there, and yeah. Just up fast. So I'm going to try my engineer trick again. I have a different one for this particular phase. Some of these guys will move their asses away.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I will show you the phase, what I do for this phase as engineer. I'll put my sentry there. Get full metal. Now I really don't even have to go on Rescue Ranger this 130 either way, so right, make it fun, but sentry jump up here.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Get a dispenser up here. Here.
Dispenser going up.
That. Here.
Building the sentry.
Progress
out on this thing.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2,
There.
1.
And I will be using my Rescue Ranger range repair on this particular one, so that I don't get killed by rollers and stuff like that. Metal. So I like this defense. This can work too. Once again, needs teammates to support. Let's hope that they are up to the task this round. By the rate at which the card is going, it really doesn't look like they're going to be up to the task. But hey, you never know, right? This is a little bit more of a more powerful alcove to have. So I'm hoping that this might do a little bit better. Yeah, Numbo. And we've got that up. Unfortunately, this needs to go up real fucking fast because they have the ability to get into there. Okay, so we need some combat classes up here. Oh, that got someone. Okay, got some metal going on here. And yeah, when they that's why it's positioned there. When they go up those stairs over there, it will shoot them. So this is why I use the Rescue Ranger here, so that I don't get hit by any of these rockets that are being thrown in here. And all these people that can, rocket jump in here and have a dispenser, and they have a flank on the enemy there. As you can see, this is working quite nicely. The enemies really don't want that there, and unfortunately, there's the the lack of support from my team. To try and get another one up, Devilman just ran in there, and yeah, they're bringing in the heavy medics and shit. And my teammates, couldn't be bothered to help defend this. So, that's just how that is. So, they're just gonna put that right to the team's not gonna do shit. Help them. Not even enough time to respawn. Great job, team. I think I'm the only one on our team that got any kills that round. Well, I was one of them anyways. I know that my sentry killed at least 5 people there, so that spy's getting like point inflation. That Devilman only got like points of 1, or kills of 1. I killed like 5 people with my sentries, so. Okay, at this point, the only thing that you can really go is Devilman, because this is really the most Devilman-y phase of the game. There's really nothing that engineers can do at this point. Yeah. Well, you know what? Like, even in in the long term of things, who cares if you swing the wrench one more time?
Mission begins in 30.
Especially when there's so many glaring errors being made on this team. It really didn't even matter. Like that sentry did really good work for as long as it was up, but my teammates did not get in there and support it. So it went down the first time they got a few heavy classes together and attacked it. Engineers are there to deny ground to the enemy, but they're not there to do everything. You have to put your fair share in defense as well. So now I'm gonna go Devilman. This is probably one of the most red-centric maps in the game. I take out Brutus to plot. 3 heavies. So that's rather interesting. Put some damage out on them. And I'm going to use line of sight here just to deny those heavies damage on me. I'm going to use this to get away from the Ubered heavy. And then just reposition and attack from as far away as I can to prevent them from doing anything. Heavies on the cart. Use line of sight so that I don't take damage while dealing damage. Okay, so that cart should be cleared by now. Indeed it is. Throw some bombs at that pyro. Another heavy there, as you can see. So he just popped a Chris Krieg on take on that heavy. But heavies take really, you can do really good damage with Devilman from a long ways away. Like, it does 100, so it's like landing a rocket right on them. Okay, I'm gonna try and do something with this. I don't have any ammo though. Take out a medic there. Good enough for me. I got some ammo now. Oh, and someone stole my kill on the medic. I really needed that head too. Wow. I don't know who did that, but that sucked for me. So, you know, they're just gonna try and pull some more fucking heavies out here. Heavies are not good on Gold Rush. At least on blue. On red, they're a little bit better, but on blue, not that great. People are taking my ammo. Oh, the engineer puts up a gun, but he doesn't put up a dispenser. I don't know why. They're on the cart again, I think. Put up as much suppression as I can. More bombs, more bombs. I hit that scout direct on the cart. Oh, a little bit of a random crit there. Oh, shit. Log Pyro. Once again, I have no ammo. Wow, and then he gets random crits, man. Like, can this game be more stacked against me today? Random crits, just as a heavy, you know, turns to face me. So I'm actually going to ditch the shield now. I just need as much fucking offense as I can possibly get. Like, usually I could do this with just a grenade launcher, but because there's 3 heavies, I'm going to need more damage. So I'll use this for my long range. There's a spy running around there, unfortunately. Nobody's going to do anything about him, I'm sure. Now I can take a lot of damage, so I have to be really careful. As you can see, there's minigun shots everywhere, and I'm getting no help from my team except the heals. So I'm going to do what I can. I have to reload now, because I put all my damage on those guys. And it's sticky spam time again. This guy's using a brass beast on the cart. This will be an easy kill. Oh, they're coming from the left here. And once again, heavies can't take on stickies. As you can see, it just tears them apart. A Devilman will always beat a heavy at medium range with stickies. The more stickies is to suppress them. I'm gonna have a look up here, see if there's any enemies up here. Maybe explore with a couple shots up there just to see if I hit anything. Okay, another heavy on the cart. This is easy. You just do this. And just pull out. Meanwhile, a spy is just running around here uncontested. Got him. Really needs a medic to heal me, though. I'm gonna put up a trap here to dissuade people from jumping down there. Because I do see teleport sparklies in there. I'm gonna put some grenades up in there. Okay, this medic has a full Uber. I would like him to charge me, and he's on the brass beast heavy. I'm gonna look for the engineer stuff, because if I can take that out, I can cripple them. It actually has been taken out, so I spammed in there well enough. But actually, the engineer stuff is up in here. So unfortunately, I have to get out of there now. Nobody pushed up with the Uber, which is, you know, a common issue with pub teams. They don't move in when the Uber has everyone's attention. So, you know, I just gotta try and... I'm gonna try and get some stickies up in here. I'm gonna need a medic to do it, though, because of the enemies defending it. Nope, gonna have to get on the cart. It's a spy. I don't have time to deal with it right now. There's just too many things for me to do here by myself. Okay, once again, I just do not want those guys coming down in there. And there's the spy again. Our pyros don't do their job. Really unfortunate. I really don't hope that they don't get that card in while I'm dead. But look, that's exactly what's gonna happen. I die and we lose. Every fucking time! You know, you think our team would do a little bit more to support keeping me alive, because every time I die, we lose. So yeah, our team just couldn't do shit there, unfortunately. And, you know, it's once again because of the guys with points of 7 and 6. Like, you know, the other team, their average is like 14, you know. So, you know, our worst guys are getting more than doubled. So I think I'm just going to play some Spy because, this, again, you know, I have a team that's just, blah, you know. It just seems that, you know, today I'm going to get teams that just aren't motivated to do anything. It's unfortunate. So I'm just going to play some Spy. And, you know, I'm not going to take a frontal role in this team because this team just doesn't do anything.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Yeah, Power, I do agree with you. You know, the IQ of that team is pretty much room temperature. Maybe even into the freezings.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
A little bit too much gibbous and not enough ghastly.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And then basically I'm going to fake being a Team Pyro and I'm just going to play muscle in there, so I'll change my disguise now. And what I'm looking for is basically somewhere safe to uncloak. Oh, and that was not going to work. A heavy teleported in right on that stupid teleport pad right behind me when I went. So, you know, bad luck. Nothing you can do about bad luck. I don't know who would even put a teleport pad out in a stupid spot like that. But the team has pretty much cleaned up the entire enemy team because they were just being stupid. I have to be careful. I have to watch and see who's coming out the spawn that can ruin my stab. I have a chance of stabbing these two guys. And I had a backstab on the heavy there, but unfortunately the glitch with the knife was not an instant attack, and it should be. But I did stab the heavy, but it didn't wedge. I was in the middle of the animation and died, whereas, you know, the backstab animation is supposed to insta-kill, not kill after the swing. It's supposed to at the start of the swing. So unfortunately Valve has, you know, a bit of a buggy game. Like I say, you know, every time I go to stab someone, there's going to always be an enemy behind me shooting me. I'll just butter knife this guy, or not. Take him out that way. I just have to be careful because I'm a primary focus on the enemy team. Already, like, spy checking like hell. That guy got a crit, but thankfully it was direct hit. All you really crit was nothing. Pays for it by dying. I'll try and get in here. See if I can pick up some people coming out of spawn. Dumbass engineer trying to build it outside spawn. Somehow I took a ton of damage there. So I'm gonna actually get out and get health. Check that that's not a spy. The Bork. The Bork. He got Borky sniped. This guy again, he's pulling that out. So that's an easy kill for me. Guy knows because I bumped him. I'm just gonna chill out here. Like dropped an Uber, unfortunate. Lol. Didn't even get an assist for that. And the Huntsman Sniper takes them both out. Kind of funny. Okay, I need to get this guy here. Thankfully my Dead Ringer just came back into being there. Take these out. I've really hurt that medic because he was being a derp and chasing me. I got 2 good shots in on that medic and that pretty much dissuaded him from chasing me, so don't be afraid to use your gun as a spy. I picked up the MVP there with the kills of 7. So, you know, doing okay thus far. Yeah, like medics that think that they can, you know, chase spies around their melee out, you know, they got a real rude awakening coming to them. But I thank you all guys all for, you know, hanging out with me today. This is the first of my new show that I'm going to do most days. It will be a 2-hour show. I'm basically, you know, I'm just trying to get more connected with you guys. You guys are great. I love the support you've given me, you know, over the years that I've been streaming. And you know, I really thank you guys, you know, for coming out and watching my streams every time I do them. And, you know, this is just sort of how, you know, I'm trying to thank you guys for doing that. I'm making a commitment to stream, and I'm going to be putting the VODs of this on YouTube so that you guys, you know, can watch it on YouTube, or, you know, the YouTube guys can do it. So, you know, I really thank you guys for, you know, just supporting my stream, coming out. You know, like, there's a great amount of people in chat today. I love you all. And, you know, we are just going to try and continue this. You know, most days, 2 from 4 p.m. On Mondays, probably going to be from 3 till 5, because I do have an mech I have to go. But that being said, you know, most days, 2 to 4, you know, the commitment that I'm making, yeah. This show is really bad. Thank you, DJ. I support, you know, you've been here for years. I'm really glad you guys still hang out, and oh god, I am so going to be spy checked. Okay, so I had to decloak in an awkward spot. That sniper heard it, but he didn't really locate it. But now the soldiers have located it, as there's a million rockets going towards. So I'm gonna just try. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get the teleporters. Wow, that's not what I wanted to see. But I could fight it. I could fight it. This is why hit scan beats projectile. Whoops, I thought I had him with that. But there. Hit scan does beat projectile. I'm gonna just check and make sure that teleports. Yep, there. Oh god, get him! Yeah. There we go. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, didn't quite get it. Okay, now I have to get out of there because unfortunately there's a bunch of people. I don't got my gun loaded. So yeah. Take that. Run with it. Because our team is pushing up, so there's a lot of sort of hubbub going on around the cart here. So I'm just going to use this opportunity to get out of there and push with my team. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Got it. So now I'm going to try and get up in here and just get behind the enemy lines. This guy's hanging out up here. I don't know what I want to do with him. I'm going to get into his face, make him take some self-damage on that, and see what he does. So he's going to come back looking for me. So I'm going to move on. And just look for a target that I can get. So I'll get that guy. Another guy here that's trying to build something. Get him. Going backwards, acting, pretending to be a pyro that's hurt. Didn't work. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna take that because I can get metal and refill my cloak. Take out the heavy. Go for the demo. Can't get him, but he does run into a crit rocket. I can fight this guy head on. Pyro, use my bicycle, stop that. Heavy I can't take. Okay, good. So, you know, pretty good round there as well. You gotta be sort of quick thinking as a spy. You gotta make your decisions based on, you know, how much... Like, a lot of spies make decisions based on, like, okay, you know, I've got a 20% chance to do something here, let's do it. You know, in pubs, that's probably not a good idea. Try to aim for making plays that you have maybe 70%, you know, confidence in. So, you know, because I was sitting there, I was seeing, okay, you know, what's this medic gonna do? You know, he's got my, disguise off. People are shooting at the sentry. I sort of expected the sentry to go down, and when the sentry goes down, there's metal bits. That lets me get my dead ringer back, gives me a chance to do something, and, you know, right there I got a couple stabs. Or I jumped down, stabbed the heavy, got into the demo's face, he ate a crit rocket as a result. You know, shot at the sniper. You know, I got in there and I mixed it up.
Begins in 30 seconds.
super duper MLG Huntsman. Yeah, DJ Fresh did have a sniper duel. But I can't remember who it was with. Yeah, it was with COD Mania, man. So, you know, these two guys, they got history, okay? They gotta have their sniper duel. Okay, there's a pyro right there. I don't really want to run into it. Oh god, I got him! Sorry for stealing your kill power. I just saw a pyro and took a shot. Yeah, I'm not gonna let this guy do shit. No, fuck that. Air stab shit, man. Fuck that shit. I'm looking for enemy tank classes. Whoa! He got a crit on me. That's why I died instantly. Shit. You can see that, you know, I get crits when I don't need them. Like versus that spy, that was my second shot. He was dead in one more, and he had no way to survive. And then, you know, enemies just get crits on me on the first shot. Not a very fair mechanic. That's a pyro over there. Okay, so now I know that that's there. I try and get around it. Pyro's not spy checking, so he's a bit of a dumbass. But I can't use that dispenser because of the teleporter right behind it. I'll get telefragged if I try and use it. What I'm going to try and do, mix it up here. I got that sniper on the ropes, but I've also got a demo after me, so I'm just going to run. Just going to run, get some health. Really, the demo can't do anything. Now that, you know, the demo is off the front line chasing me. So, you know, he's basically a wasted unit while he was chasing me around looking for me. Let's check and see. Oh god, two fucking pyros. So I'm just gonna circle around. The pyros think I'm running that way still. I'm gonna circle around, come up here. Try and be as silent as possible. Ammo pack up here. For some reason gone. That's alright. Got my knife back. Got my cloak back. Gonna ignore that damage. And go for the stab on this guy. I'm gonna use this in here. I'm gonna hope that the sniper comes in after me because I want to fresh my cloak off of him. Okay, the sniper's out there, so I can't deal with him on that area. Out there. Oh, I missed him. And another crit hits me. So I die. Every single fucking crit in the game hits me. I really hate that fucking mechanic, man. Crits are fucking so unfair. I really wish we could get off this terrible map, though. Like, probably one of the worst maps in the fucking world. Just because of that. So I'm gonna have a quick look down here, see if there's any enemies. No, there's not. There's already a guy just spamming their fucking hell. Reason why is because there's a teleporter there, so they're all looking. Yeah, I would rather use this as a flanking opportunity. But for some reason we have a teleporter down here encouraging them to... this is what... I body blocked that soldier into the heavy's fire, so I actually sort of assisted him there. I'm going to shoot that guy with my Latron Shade to charge it up, and I'm going to come down here. See if I can't get in unseen, so to speak. Okay, so I see what I need to go after there. Get some shots off on me, but that's alright. Ah, I'm stuck. I'm gonna try and stop this guy from doing that. Got unlucky. Oh, that was so a backstab. Both of those were backstabs. I've got fucking pyros after me. And unfortunately my team is not pushing. When a pyro could go after a spy for that long with nobody shooting back, there's a little bit of a problem. Once again, like, we should not have teleports down to the bottom. We need teleports at the top, and people can choose if they want to go down bottom. the bottom is typically where the flanking classes need to get in, and you don't want to have attention down there all the time. Not to mention, there's not a hell of a lot you can do with your teleporter if it gets damaged, you know. I'm just looking... Oh god. Oh god. This was my idea. Oh shit. Oh shit. Now this is really bad. I'm gonna use... Oh my god. 2 backstabs that didn't reg there, but that's alright. I'll just take him out with my gun. Really? I'm gonna see if I can get up on the high ground there without being seen. Fire right there. I'm not gonna fight him. Instead, look for a backstab. And I get my backstab on a much better target than the spy, so it sort of pays to be cool. Like, I could have went for the enemy spy, but I wanted to see what he would try and do. I didn't want to, you know, be fighting a spy when there's teammates there that could help him, so I got a much better target instead. So, you know, when the knife fails to help you... The hell? God damn it. When the knife is lame and stupid and bad, you always got your gun to fall back on. To heal up here and run in and try and get a flank on these guys. So it doesn't help when the engineers are following me. Now this is a problem because I want to get in there, but it's being defended by shit. I'm gonna get in here, dead. Try to get some picks on these guys, but unfortunately he has a pocket medic attached to him 100% of the time, so I'm just doing damage to that medic. Unfortunately I've got way too much attention on me up here. Oh god, that fucking dumbass scout got me lit on fire. You don't want to be a scout on this map. I mean, it's bad enough being a spy, but a scout is just completely useless. Bonk or not. Okay, so the enemies are just trying to screw me over here. I want to help out with this engineer. He's on to me. Fortunately, I couldn't get the shots I needed there, but it didn't really matter. Butter knife! So yeah, really fucking hard to be a spy on this fucking map. So what I'm going to try to do is, there will be engineers, so I'm going to try to be a spy hunting pyro. I'm going to use my home wrecker. Another half hour in the cast. So we'll just keep it going and see if we can't get something done here. I'm going to try and see where the engineers are up. Any Ubers that come in are going to be my responsibility to do. So hopefully I won't take too much damage and out. I'll just walk up to the door here. Oh, there we go! That'll teach them to get so close to the door. Close to the door again. It's so inconsistent.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know where the engineers are at. They're sort of nowhere. Just to make sure that no spies can come through this choke point, but that really they can come from anywhere. Well, I wouldn't have taken this thing had I known he was coming. He's a little bit late to the party. We got a dispenser up, I can use that instead of taking the engineer's medal. Hey, holy shit, it's a quick fix, so I can't air blast it. Try and help out with it all the same. Spy around here. Didn't quite get him. I bumped him, but I didn't find him. Might be coming up here. I'm just gonna check the upper areas. Gange out. Wow, that's a lot of fucking spam. That's unfortunately, you know, our sniper's fault for not being able to shoot any of these guys that are just standing right there in his line of sight. Like, those guys are just... This guy puts no pressure on them whatsoever. And he, you know, he's using Sydney Sleeper, so he should actually be doing quite well. But, you know, he's not landed really any shots at all. Yeah, it's really fucking hard to be a pyro in a... There goes the fucking tell. Really hard to be a pyro under circumstances like this, because there's a lot of demo spam on this map. Oh god, yeah. I'm gonna go soldier. Team just can't. Team just, you know, isn't going to be good to support. I'm gonna go black box soldier because I expect to take a lot of damage, and I need some way of healing myself after basically rocket jumping and stuff. It'll be mostly close quarters fighting. I'm gonna shoot that guy. So it'll be a random crit because for some reason explosive classes get way better random crits than. And I get killed by a fucking demo knight that my team just let walk in. Lovely. This is one of the unfortunate things, you know, the enemy players know who's good and know who's not, and they'll go after the good players before they target the bad players, and unfortunately the bad players don't do anything to support the good players, so you know, we've got a whole bunch of stupid stupid snipers up here, and you know, it's just not helpful. I need to come up here, help manage this upper area. This guy is going to get his health whittled down over time because he has no ability to heal himself, but I have the black box, so I also have the contour, so that's more healing. Oh, okay, that's where that guy's hiding. But of course, my teammates. Okay, you guys saw that I had two teammates standing right there. I turned my back for 2 seconds. I have a backburner pyro and a pocketed medic on me. That's what I'm talking about. You know, teammates that don't do anything. Like those two guys. Why did they just let a pyro walk in? Why are we continuing to let the pyro walk in? Why has nobody done anything about it yet? I mean, he wasted his quick fix on me. I'd vote for Badwater, but I don't got an F1 key. Broken. And once again, you know, everyone just focuses me, because that's all they need to do to really get the people that actually kill shit down. Sort of wish, you know, people would step it up here. We don't need 3 bottom fragging snipers, you know. We just don't. Another medic would be just great. There's the one we have currently, crossbow. Hope to put some damage on the heavy. Try not to get sniped while I do it. Scout just being allowed to do whatever he wants in the back there. I'm gonna go up here. Under control. I'm not gonna turn my back on this time because God knows. That's fine, I regenerate health. He doesn't. He has a health kit compared to himself. They're coming with too much for me to deal with alone. Just gotta hide here, use this. And try and get up in here. Flank them. So our team's actually moved out there. That pyro should be dead, but unfortunately isn't. And I gotta go and get ammo. Full ammo while we're at it. I'm just trying to hold these areas so the enemy can't have them, because these areas are sort of targets of opportunity. A frog up in here. Oh god, that was bullshit. I'm gonna try and give this buff fire to this frog here. Frog will get himself some crits, and he will heal himself with the buff banner. I think that's the frog over there. Now, you know, now that, you know, some people have changed their classes to reasonable classes, we have actually got some power going on here. So, because I have regenerative, well, that medic helps a lot too. Got another one of these, and this is an incredible buff banner, and the reason why is because you can rush down demo men like this. You're so fast, and you like see how they're trying to deal with me, but because I'm so fast, they can't. And it provides that to everyone around you. So this went literally from us. Not, oh god, that's another bullshit kill. It was on a bot, so I don't feel too bad. We've gone from basically being, you know, barely able to hold the cart to holding their spawn. I'm telling you, the crits are so much more on the... Oh, I thought that was a spy and I wasted all my rockets on it. And I've got another one of these, so... Spy there. Use this to help my team out. That's what teamwork. This is what teamwork's all about. It takes, you know, a horrible situation, turns it into an awesome situation. And every spy in Spyville gets shot at. Spy in there. So I need some ammo, but I'm gonna use this first. Oh, god damn it! Thank you. And now back in with the buff banner. Oh, spies. You can see that the black box gives me a lot more survivability, but I got two, like they got like 5 fucking demo men there, and they're not even regarding what they're shooting at. They're just putting stickies everywhere. That's crazy. That's just crazy. I need to get back in there. Oh god, so Belvy's got a 25 streak going on with his heavy right now. This turned around real fucking fast. And this is why, like, scouts, not useful on this map. Well, that's the bot, so I can't really blame a human's judgment on that. Get some damage into that heavy. Heavies are not that hard to kill when you shoot at them. Fortunately, I got sort of screwed there. If the medic would have given me an overheal, I probably would have survived that, but unfortunately, he's healing scouts and stuff like that, so not all that great, but still, no, good round. Oh, Belly's a medic. 27 streak on a medic. So yeah, it's like, you know, that turned around, you know, we were getting pushed back so hard, and it just turned 180 completely. But yeah, you know, that was good. Apple will be next. How much time I got? 10 minutes. Oh no, it's the worst map. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna play some scout on this one, I think. This is not bad for... So I'm gonna go for this setup. A lot of people say the fans are useless. I disagree. Actually quite useful if you're like, if you got a heavy that's got overheal on them and you don't think that you could take them alone, you can put the debuff on them. It's very good for dead ringer spies. If you add milk, you can add milk to spy, then hit them once with this and then start blasting them right through dead ringer protection. You know, there's uses for it. In the regular bat, you know, there's not that many. So I think I'm actually going to go Mad Milk because I do expect some spy play going on. And Mad Milk, like a lot of scouts don't use their unlocks, and unlocks are very important. The Mad Milk is going to give me something to use against the spies, basically, dead ringer spies. And you know, it can be more useful than a pyro at times because a pyro can get spy sickled, whereas this can't. And scouts can run down any spy, no problem. But it looks like, you know, it's just going to be more fucking demo men. Ugh! Play some other classes. You know, people complain about heavies, but really the class that needs the nerf is fucking demo.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Like all the scout secondaries have some application. Pistols have application. You know, pyros, you can get away with the pocket pistol for the health boost. They're all good. Right now, my main concern is getting like just piped into the face with demos. There's also a heavy in there. They're playing, you know, and there's no flanks in here.
5, 4,
So we're gonna just, you know, I
2, 1.
don't know what I'm gonna do. And, oh god, is that Crit Creek? Yes, that is. I'm getting the hell out. Getting the hell out. Try and get back behind them. That's why it's on our team though. Also handy to put out fire, but there's a health kit right there, so I can get up there. And there's mini sentries. So if they're persistent being mini sentries, I may have to go shortstop, but I'm just gonna see if I can get away with not using it right now. Not really winning that exchange, so I'm my health back. That mini sentry is still up there. Oh god. Shouldn't have taken shots at it. I was just wasting my clip to try and fake this demo out. Wow, holy shit. The hell? So unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to go shortstop because my teammates seem unable to deal with the mini sentry. And what shortstop does is it gives me the ability to destroy mini sentries. Whereas, you know, none of those scout weapons other than shortstop are really able to deal with the mini sentry. So we're going to see how well we do with this. It also gives me more range. I can do decent damage at medium range like that. Okay, he's gonna try and get away. He doesn't. That's Mad Milk for you. It's a good counter to spies. Now this gun, unlike the scatter gun, this gun is more of a tracking gun. So you use this gun kind of like how a heavy uses a minigun. You fire all 4 shots at the same time. And you just try and get them to track well. So there's our spy again. Gonna make sure that he can't do anything, although it didn't hit him for some reason, even though it landed right next to him. My teammates, you know, are really eager to jump in there and steal my kill. It's usually the only time I'll get help from teammates is when they're trying to steal something that I basically did. Yeah, like the enemy team is making themselves really hard to get at. This gun does really good damage at medium range. Take that, you sniper. Also really hurts when it crits. That spy's down. Frog running around here being borky. I'm gonna try and get in here. I'm not gonna telegraph myself to these snipers. Oh, I didn't get that guy. See who's down here. Nobody down there. I've only got 4 shots left. Need to get more ammo. Sniper in there. Oh, that sniper literally lived with 1 hit point.
5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
I need some teammates to actually get up here and help me. I want to fight pocketed shit by myself. 2 spies now. One jumped off the edge and 1 got killed by my gun. So, you know, like I say, you need spies countered. Bad Milk's your man. So I'm just harassing these guys right now. Looking for a safe time to go in. Didn't land anything on there. That's embarrassing. Yeah, 35 at that distance pretty good if I can land more shots on them. But this is the problem. I get fucking attacked by way too many people here. He should be dead. He's not. There, he's dead now.
Domination. Look it up.
The health kit taken.
Stop the clock.
Go. Spy's trying to revolver me. Where's the health kit? He eats an explosive, getting a little bit too aggressive there. I'm gonna try and get up in here, see if I can get a sniper. It also makes it easier to tank damage when you got the Mad Milk. Fortunately, this medic just seems to be getting up in my face here and healing everyone I try and damage, whereas I don't really got any assist fire there. I don't want to be Girardi's, that's for sure. But that's one of the things that's nice about this gun. You can fight them at medium range, and then if they do come with a horde of people, you can disengage, run away. That guy is just dumb. He just can't. I actually got a oh god. I can't do anything without people ganging up on me. So I'm just gonna try and get away. There's even a fucking spy there. People are taking the health kits, pushing me around. Oh my god, medic. Thank you. Like I say, you know, everybody only shoots for me. My teammates are not helping whatsoever. They're sitting way back here. Like, these guys should have moved up there, and, like, I was fighting good 4 people there for quite a few seconds. But right now, I want to sort of get into a flanking position, so I'm going to switch to this. And I don't want to... There's not that many dead ringer spies, so I'm going to go bonk. So that if they come at me with 5 people, I might have an escape from it. Or, you know, I can use it to get past the 5 people. You know... Fucking devil spit. There's a sniper right there, so I'm going to use the bonk. I'm going to use the bonk to get through this area. Many sentries are going up, and it's not going to be safe to get past there. I'm going to see if I can hold this area. Pyro, of course, has a full overheal and lives with 36 hit points. I don't get any such benefit of overheal, unfortunately. I don't get any benefit from teams at all here. This is sort of why. Come on, soldier. Oh, come on, soldier. Wow. I failed so hard.
The payload is nearing
How many enemies do we have here? I'm gonna have to bonk this to get in on the cart here. Oh my god, even fucking Spy is bumping into me. Nothing we can do. Or just sort of being stupid. So, you know, it was just like a fucking 10-on-1 that entire fucking match. Hey, what's up, Raz? And in TF2. So, I'm going to switch to a higher damage output class. I'm going to go heavy, in fact. Because of just how poor my team was at holding off the enemies. Because, like, basically, I was doing really good at countering the spies. I was putting damage out. You know, I was hitting people. I was mostly, you know, I'm like 9-4, so it's like I wasn't sitting there negative ratioing it up, but I was constantly having to fight tons of enemies by myself. That's a situation where I'm not going to get any work done. As you know, a flanking class like Scout, which relies on teammates make opportunities to let you get in on the flanks and, you know, get those good shots in. So I'm going to switch up from Scout and go for something a little bit more self-reliant. I can actually get up in here. I'm going to use this here. Bit of a line of sight. Devil Man, not display where we're trying to hide. Shove him down here.
10 seconds.
Tower, get.
5.
Come on, don't stand so obviously.
3,
Back here.
2, 1.
But they can't see you as they come out, and you can get some shots in on them. So now they're all going for me. Kritzkrieg over here. There's a spy in the fucking water with me. And another spy gets me. That's like I say, man, this is a team-based game. Why are you guys not checking for spies and shit like that? It's like, come on. So they're going to basically get a free ride to the first point because I'm dead. And that guy, look at that! That scout didn't even shoot the Girardi, an obvious slow-moving spy. Ugh. And you know, it's just me and this medic. Just me and the medic. And right, you know, once again, I can't do nothing when my teammates don't do their fucking fair share. I'm gonna go for Hulong Heater, just to deny these spies, you know, their ability to move around a little bit. But unfortunately, my teammates are, you know, exceptionally stupid. I don't have high hopes for this to turn out well. There we go. The Hulong Heater just paid off their bicycle. Bicycle just went off. How did I not get credit for that kill? That guy's done. Their spy trying to get a kill. Didn't work out for him. Fortunately, I really can't. I can hit. Oh, the enemy are all up in there. Our team is over here. Oh, that's a spy. Nobody else puts any damage out on it, so hey, what the hell. Tell you about. I think there's about 3 spies right now from what I've seen. Are they still up in here? Yep. So glad he missed that, but the teleporter gets me killed because, you know, hey guys, shit, I don't have voice on, really. This is the fucking problem with TF2. guys like this. Now, fuck, like, go somewhere else. Don't waste everybody else's time with your stupid running around with a sword and dying. Like, I could have used some help with, the, you know, that enemy base. I don't need a soldier that runs around with a... That's why I kind of wish there was an elo in this game, like in Dota or, you know, League of Legends. So if people are... Oh god, he stole my kill so bad there. If people are going to run around and, you know, not help their team and just be a detriment to their team, then, you know, they could play on other griefer-type teams. That's for you. I'm gonna... My god! Once again, no help from my team. Just had to go on an 8-kill streak there, and I'm still getting no help from my team. You know, maybe the medics will fucking smarten up. Maybe, you know, one of these huntsman snipers will stop being sniper. You know, like, come on! This means you, Bacon. You're not helping. You're not helping, bro. And make another attempt on that. See that the engineers are setting up over there. It does look like, you know, people finally went in there after I killed it. Oh my god. That's a lot of fucking enemies. Holy crap. And the cart's just pushing along behind us. I'm gonna have to get in there and stop it. No! Stop it! Stop moving! No! Stupid hill. It's gonna be your own random crits back. It's everywhere. I am going to hide in here. I can sandwich. I can't even do that without my team royally screwing up. Why do I always have these teams? Can't even go and get a sandwich. And we lose. We're about to lose. Oh, it's about to happen 8 times now. 8 seconds! And we lose. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna be even worse because, like, I hate fucking defending on this one. It is gonna be real rough to defend for as much time as we've given them the push. Unfortunately, I'm having to use the Hulong heater because of how many spies there are, and there's no ammo on this map. This case, so this is going to be rough. Punch you. Actually, a useful class now.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Okay, this is standard Uber, so at least we have that on our advantage.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Just going to try to...
5, 4,
Well, actually, I don't know if they're going to come out with an Uber. If they do, just stand a little bit back here. They're shooting rockets. There's an Uber. Way over there. You don't want to have to pop this if I don't have to. Now they're just going to run into spawn, unfortunately. Yep. Ah! +2! At least I dropped an Uber. I have to go down there after that fucking ammo. The scout shooting me the whole fucking time. There's the spy! As you know, my teammates don't want to do anything as far as stopping them. I literally have to rely on a fucking Hulong heater to be my team spy checker. Not good. Soldiers just fucking everywhere. Holy shit. That's what you get for throwing Girardi. I really need this ammo. I turn around and it's like there's 5 fucking people shooting me. Teammates, why can't you fucking help once? Look at these scores. 3, 2, 1, 10, 16. Like, come on. Expecting one guy to do all the work in a pub is never going to work out for you in the end. I'll literally collect every ammo, too. You don't want to come at me from the front. Unfortunately, it's not dodging. Punch the spy. Let's just hope nobody sees me here. Nom nom nom. Nom. Oops, I canceled it early. Oh well, there's another one here. The medic, get on me. Once again, no spy checking ever happens on this team. Better pop it to get yourself out of there, Med. There you go. I'm gonna try and take the very, very top ground here so that spies just can't jump down on me. Damn it! Oh, thanks for the Uber. I'm gonna have to just try and do something with it. I didn't have full fucking health, and I get attacked by 4 people. Hey, let's try and get in here and do something with this med. In demos. Like literally the whole team is demos. On food. Notice it, medic. Notice it. Oh, there's always got to be someone to fucking jump in and help. I'm gonna try and get in here. I'm gonna sit there and play peekaboo with the door. Yes, ammo. Oh, why didn't he pop it? Damn it, medic. I had enough going on here without you making mistakes, too. Back out. I'm only gonna hold this just because it's so difficult for them to fucking push the cart on this level. No. Oh shit. They're actually trying to push it now. And I have to make this not happen. Oh wow, that's a lot of enemies. Good, get that spy in there.
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overtime.
There we go. Wow. That frog, man, that frog is second top frag. Yeah, I told you you still got it, you silly amphibian. Well, that was fun, guys. I actually went 12 minutes overtime. So, I really thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with me today, and watching. And let me just throw it. Outro, where are you? Aha! I thank you guys for coming to watch. Oops, I'm sorry if someone asked for the IP there, but I thank Quizno for getting that. And yes, so, you know, regular show now, guys. I'm going to be doing this from 2 to 4 on most days. On Mondays, 3 to 5. And so, you know, you can expect it. And I thank you all for coming and hanging out like usual. I appreciate you guys coming out every day after day doing this. And yes. See you not tomorrow because I do have a medical, or not a medical, but I'm going out visiting tomorrow, but Sunday for sure. So see you there. See you then. Have a great day. This will be on YouTube if you wish to watch it over again. Bye.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.